Darren Vaught back with you on the Pacers Sports Network as we're going to have Coach Kelly Johnson sit down with us. And let's see if we can get that mic going for you.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Loud
good.
and clear. So,
yeah.
Coach, tough loss with this one. To me, though, it was really a good game. Best game I've seen. I haven't been present for all the games, as Patrick normally calls them, but one of the better games I've seen you guys play. It was kind of a duke it out, back and forth. It was tied 7 times, something like 8 lead changes as well in this one. And that's kind of, I think, the way it's gone for a lot of these conference games for your girls. What's it been like to kind of keep the energy up and keep them playing, competitively like they did today?
Well, a lot of it is we've had a couple of injuries, and we're finally getting some people healthy. We're still without one post player, so we've had to move people around a little bit. But I mean, they've hung in there all through for the last 3 weeks. I think they played well, except one game. I didn't think we really played real well, but we played well tonight. Played good offense. Probably one of our better offensive games. We played our offense. We executed it the way we're supposed to. I think we got beat on the boards a little bit, not by a lot, but by a little bit. But they shot 30 free throws and hit 25 out of 30. We only shot 13. Right. That kind of hurt us. I think it was the second quarter. It seemed like they shot a ton. We got our 5th foul real quick, but it was one of our better offensive games, and we had a good defensive effort. We just played hard. I thought we played hard the whole game and competed the whole game. I was proud of them. Just hate losing to your rival, but that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I thought the defensive effort was particularly good in the first 3 quarters of the game. Really physical, playing really tight off of the ball as well, which helped in some of those situations where your girls got a extra hand on the ball, picked even a couple of them off. You mentioned the free throws on the other end, so I guess that brings me to Jessie Hayes. I'm sure she was heavily involved in the scouting report. She ended up with 22, 9 boards. She was 12 of 12 from the free throw line.
Yeah, we kept fouling. Of course, they do a good job of getting her the ball in a late game situation, so she will get fouled. We were trying to foul other people, but it always get back in her hands. And anytime a kid hits 12 out of 12 at any level from the free throw line, especially in a rivalry game, you got to take your hat off to them and just tell them a job well done.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's shooting just a little over 80% entering the game, so even surpassing that mark.
Right.
So you've got a team here that you're getting toward the end of the season. It's maybe not going as well as you had hoped or had planned, but you've only got one senior on this team. A lot to look forward to. How has that transition? When and how did it sort of this team transition to let's play to stay competitive? Maybe kind of
the last couple of weeks.
Year.
I think last weekend when we went through on that trip, we were basically mathematically out of it. So because it's funny, our schedule was. We play tomorrow and then we don't play the next Saturday. There's a lot of conference games this week,
right?
But it's all week to have a Wednesday off, so it kind of works. So, and we end the season with just one game. But we played a lot of games in January. We've had some, like I said, with the injury to Lakia, that really set us back a little bit. And it actually came in our last win, which was something. We won the game, but then boom. We lose her for 2 weeks. We don't even know if we'll get her back tomorrow. We're not 100% sure on that. So. Or Monday and for next week, but we're just have people step up. I can't talk. Cassidy Clark and Zayna Gooden, both a sophomore and junior, played real well tonight. Zayna, we moved her in at post after she's played it before, but this year we're trying to keep her at the guard, but we're down in numbers, and she did an excellent job for us.
Well, it's actually getting her, it seemed to me, getting her open for 3-point shots.
Yeah, we tried to
she's
do
able
that
to kind of bounce in and out.
Yeah, well, she's a mismatch when she's a post, but the ironic thing, she's a mismatch on the perimeter. You usually think a mismatch is down low, but she's a mismatch on the perimeter. If you don't get out there on her, she can shoot it.
Yeah, and you mentioned Clark.
Yeah,
a particularly great game.
She's worked on her pull-up jumper, and she had 8 rebounds. Her and Tamara led us in rebounds with 8 apiece. Tamara Murphy, she does everything for us, and we can move her inside. But Zayna has done it before. Her freshman year and part of last year, she played it. She played both, so she knows all the plays and all that, and just she stepped in real well for us right there.
Yep. So you mentioned 2 games remaining. One tomorrow. You guys have Mary Baldwin coming to town, and then that following weekend when we've got the doubleheader, both the women and the men playing Greensboro. What do you expect to see with Mary Baldwin coming in tomorrow?
Well, you know, they've not unless they won today, they haven't won a game. But you know, they've got to be looking at us because we both have not won a conference game. So they're looking at us as this is our chance. You know, we're both going to probably be a tad bit tired, so you're going to have to play through that and things like that. So it's, you know, we've got to be ready. I mean, because they're going to come in here thinking, hey, this is our shot. We want to, you know, we can get them. I know we beat Salem by 4. They lost to Salem by 4, so they'll have confidence coming in here. And, you know, they've got a new coach, and they're transitioning too, so we got to be ready. And, you know, it's like I told the girls after we talked about this game, I said, I'd be telling you this right now, if we'd have won or lost, you know, even if we'd have won, you got to be ready tomorrow. You know, they're going to come in here looking at us, hey, you know, so hopefully we'll be ready to go, and I think they will. Got some good leadership, and we'll be ready to go and ready to play. And if we're not, you know, it's going to be tough, but, you know, it'll be a hard fight. We hadn't had any real easy games this year.
Right. Cool. Well, Coach, best of luck tomorrow. Won't keep you too long, and we'll see you tomorrow. Patrick Johnson will be on the call for that.
Patrick's on there? Okay. I can't keep up with you two. All right. Thank you a lot.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.
Coach Kelly Johnson of your William Peace University Pacers, who lose it 66-59 in the crosstown rivalry. The Avenging Angels of Meredith College visit the Herman Athletic Center and come away with the win. But they're back in action tomorrow, the women's team. And that is against Mary Baldwin College. That tips at 2 o'clock as well. So that's the next time we will see you here on the Pacers Sports Network. Patrick Johnson will be on the call for that one. He'll go on air at 1:45 for the 2 p.m. tip. And, of course, as always, if you're in town, come check out the action here at the Herm. It's a cool environment. It's kind of a small little gym, but it gets pretty raucous for some of these games. So we encourage you to come out for the game or to listen here on the Pacers Sports Network. For everybody here at the Pacers Sports Network and at the Herm who helped with this broadcast, I'm Darren Vaught saying so long, and we'll see you tomorrow with Patrick.